Hello and welcome to this first Speed Freaks battle report here on the channel. Today we will be playing Trash Their Stuff. And we'll be playing on this board. Like this is pretty big, so a fourth board tile will be added once any model arrives in tile number 3, which is the one you're looking at right now. We will in a second decide who's going to be the attacker and who's going to be the defender. The mission objectives are pretty simple, and the game lasts for 5 turns. Otherwise, the first, if all the obstacles are taken out by the attacker, because the attacker is basically in this scenario trying to destroy the defender's territory. If the attacker manages to take all the obstacles out, the attacker wins. If there's any team completely taken out, the other team wins, and otherwise after 5 turns there's a bunch of victory conditions which we will get to. If we get that far in the test games we played so far, we never got that far. No. First we are going to determine who will be the attacker and who will be the defender by both throwing all our 10 cunning dice, or whatever the dice are called. And the person who throws the most lightning bolts gets to decide, basically.
Yeah, kind of. It's like it's like Underworld.
Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. It's like rolling 5 6s. I think.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I have like 0. Yeah. So you used them up already. Igor will be. Igor gets to decide if he's going to be attacker or defender.
Going to be attacker.
Igor's going to be attacker. That means I'm going to be forced to be the defender. I will be deploying in this square then, and Igor will be deploying in that square. And as the defender, as I'm the defender, I get to set up the board. Yeah. So I'm going to do just that. Then we'll be back with the teams, the war bands, whatever it's called, and we can get this game underway. So here's Igor's warband. He'll be having the 3 bikers, as everybody has in this game. The knob will be building the huge chopper. They are recognizable by, well, the weapon on the knob, and these guys, they don't stand on elevated bases, whereas my bikers will be standing on elevated bases. And he has the Boom Deca SNES wagon. Yes. All his rules will come by during the game. Explaining it right now would be just way too complicated and too much. So then here we have my bikers. My knob has the power claw, and then as I explained, these will be on the more elevated bases. And my wagon will be the shock jump dragster. I am missing a couple of Gretchen there. But they don't really play a big role in the actual game. But the weapons are on there. So onto the board. I got to deploy the board. I'll deploy my dudes in this little square here. And there's a piece of terrain there. There's a piece of terrain here, there, and one all the way back there. And Igor's objective, quite simply, is to destroy those. The moment one vehicle or bike gets into the 3rd board part, the 4th part will be put right there, and I will be putting the 2 terrain pieces in there as well. You actually should be rolling a d8 to see where the board goes. If it goes here, there, or there. However, we just don't have room on both the sides, so it's always going to be right there. But we'll get to that later on. So we have set up, and as you can see, I set up my guys in a chasing position to go and chase Igor's dudes, and then Igor got to set up after me, and he decided to go for the head-on collision mode, probably. So. What we're going to do now is we're going to divide our dice, and Igor already did that, and I'm going to show it on camera for people who don't know this game. There's 3 circles here, This is the cunning pool, the speeding pool and the shooting pool. Because I have 4 vehicles, I at least need to put 4 in the speeding pool. There must be 1 in there for every vehicle. As for the shooting dice, they determine how many dice you get to roll during the shooting phase, and the cunning dice, they help decide who gets the initiative in the turn. So I'm going to just divide this a bit, and knowing Igor, he's going to try and get the initiative because he always tries that. So
predictable.
yeah, well, he did that in previous games we've played, so I kinda get the feeling of it. So now we both are going to remove this this stand in the way thing, so we can't see it from each other. Oh look, Igor did the exact same thing as I did.
Yeah, it is.
So we both now have 1 dice in the cunning box, 5 in the speeding box, and we have 4 in the shooting box. So both of us count on having to shoot at least a little bit. Now, to determine who gets initiative, we take this dice, and you both roll.
Yeah, you win.
And yeah, that's 2 points.
It's 2 points.
Just to, I'll explain it quickly. So you roll the amount of dice you put in your cunning box, and every lightning thingy is worth 2 points. Every crosshair or the other stupid logo is worth 1 point. What's it? Shield?
Shield.
Yeah.
Defense. Well, it's defense, basically.
Yeah. Okay. And every star is worth 0 points. When we're going to decide which goblins we're going to use in these things, you roll for each vehicle, but we'll get to that in the movement phase, in the speeding phase, and the same point values apply. So if you roll a lightning, you get 2 of the goblins, and if you roll one of these, you get 1, and if you can roll that one, you get nothing. So for the initiative roll, Igor, as the attacker, adds 1, so it's 2-2, so we're going to re-roll. Yeah, it's a mission thingy. I got 1 now. And you got 1, but you again add 1, so you get 2. So that means that not I, but Igor has the initiative. There you go. So, Igor now gets to put the speeding dice for 1 vehicle on 1 vehicle. They all need to get at least 1.
Yep.
And you do 1, and then I do a vehicle, and then so on. So we'll do that off camera just to speed it up a bit. So Igor allocated his dice like this. That bike got 2, and the other vehicles all got 1. And I allocated it like this. My wagon got 2, and all the bikes got 1. Onto the speeding phase now. Actually, we're going to now move the models around a little bit. So Igor's going to start with the knob, and he's going to roll to see the amount of goblins he gets.
1 goblin.
That's 1. Gonna use that one?
Yes. He's not afraid.
No, he's not. He's telling me that he does need to take one of those tests, right?
He does need to take a driving test, yes.
Yeah, driving test, because it's a bigger goblin.
Do it.
So Igor needs to take a driving test, because you have goblins, you have special goblins, and you have snazzy goblins. They all come with rules which will come clear whilst we're playing. But if you use one of these with the double arrow, you need to take a driving test, and you add 1 to the result. So Igor's gonna roll the d8.
Let's see, driving skill 8. 2 plus 1 is 3.
That's 3.
That's good.
So to explain that, you make a driving test, you roll the d8. If the d8 plus modifiers exceeds your driving skill, your vehicle spins, and you roll another d8 to determine in which direction it spins. Now one of my dudes gets to
drive.
gets to drive. So I'm also going to start with the knob. I get one goblin.
That's enough.
I'm going to use this one because we're going to just drive straight into that orc. So yeah, it should be like this, but the moment he hits him, he stops and is placed there. So I'll take my driving test check because I also used special goblins. And I have a +1 as well, but I passed it. He has driving skill 9 as a knob. Now we're going to see what damage happens due to the collision. Igor gets to roll 1 dice, and I get to roll 2.
Yeah.
So I have this, and Igor has that crosshair. So my knob's the only one who's going to take some damage, and he takes the steering wheel came off.
No, that's not a good one.
Place this card next to this model's data card until the end of the battle. If you select more than 1 goblins when this model is picked to move, your opponent can place a second and any subsequent goblins when creating this model's trail. Oh boy. Oh boy. So now we have that out of the way.
Damage, right? Damage token?
Oh yes, a damage token. Yes, of course. So now Igor is going to do this bike. Let's see how many goblins he's going to get. 1. So he's just going to move a little bit straight forward.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm going to do the car. And yes, I'm just going to roll. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be a straight on collision.
There you go. What's 3 goblins?
3, no 2?
Oh, sorry, 2, yeah.
2. But doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just going to use the regular one, put it right in front of him, and just head straight on into him. So now because it's a head-on collision, we both get to roll 3 dice to determine
So you have like a special thing, right?
damage and such. Yes, wait.
You need to check that out.
Yeah. Oh, that's like
Oh, come on. No, I have 2.
I have 3.
Well, I have 1. Sorry, you have 2. So.
Oh yeah, it's the flashes and this one. Yeah.
So I get 1 damage.
Wait, 1. So now the wagon takes 1 damage basically, and he takes the bike 2.
Yep.
So meaning that the bike gets 2 cards. Just grab your 2 cards. I'll grab the 1 for the wagon.
Ooh.
What did you get?
I got Burnin. Place this card next to this model's data card. Add 1 to driving test for this model. In addition, at the start of each round, roll a d8. On a 1 to 4, the fire goes out. This card is the damage card. On a 5 to 8, draw another damage card for this model. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Okay, and then, I get burning as well.
Okay, oh, there we go.
So what do you get?
Boost has broken. This model suffers 1 damage. So.
Okay, so you get 1 damage.
There you go. And
out of 3.
Out of 3, I think.
Yeah, it's a knob. There is 3 hits.
Yes. In addition, place this card next to this model data card. Results of a lightning bolt are treated as a result of, breaky thing when rolling speeding dice for this model until the end of the battle.
So he can't get 2 goblins for.
If I roll these, they count as these.
Yeah, so
these,
it counts, 2 don't count anymore. It counts as 0.
Yes.
Yes. So you only get 1 or 0 for him.
Yup.
Yes. Okay. Onto your next vehicle.
Yeah.
So now that bike's gonna move. He gets 4 goblins.
Damn. Okay.
He gets to just pick something and kill it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well now you hit it and you stop.
Yeah.
So this thing automatically is removed?
No.
But you get a hit as well.
I think you get to hit 1. You get to roll 1 dice for
you
damage
too.
on me.
Yeah, and you get to roll 2.
So
now Igor is going to roll 2 dice to see if he gets to basically destroy the obstacle.
1 hit.
That's 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he takes 1 damage. Basically, he has 2 hit points. And now I get to check if the impact actually hurt the bike. I think that's nothing.
Nope.
So that's good. The bike doesn't suffer anything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick this one. Let's first see if he gets to do anything. That's 1 goblin. So I'm gonna do that one. We'll just move over it and then end the move there. That's good enough. Yes, make the roll.
Nope.
He's not gonna move anywhere. Well,
Just
you can have those things some days. Well, then on to this one and watch him not moving at all. Oh, he gets to do 2.
Ooh, you get to do the snazzy one.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. Just remember that he needs to take a driving check, which he passes. He needs to make one as well.
Which is +1. So.
Yeah, +1.
Nope, never mind.
Yes, a 3. So,
Keep them handy, because...
yeah, he's gonna go a bit further, but and he's gonna hit that guy, probably straight like this. But he's gonna take a driving check as well. Here's a +3 on the roll.
Ooh.
Okay. So we're a bit uncertain about this spinning rule because it says you make your move. At the end of the move, you make your driving test. You fail it, you spin. When you spin, the moment you hit something, you stop. The thing is, he's already in contact with the other bike. So I'm still gonna roll anyway, and we'll just see what happens.
7.
That's a 7, and a 7 would be, well, the shortest way is that direction, so he can't turn, so it's basically a collision.
Okay.
So we can either work it out in 2 ways. It counts as a collision, or it counts as ramming and a collision.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. Like.
No, me neither. So I'd say we do both.
Sure.
Yes? So the first one then means that I count as being ramming because I ram you.
Yeah.
The second one will count as you are being ramming me. Yes, so
sure.
It's first I roll 2, you roll 1, and then the other way around. So
sure.
Let's do it, solve it like that. That's pretty good.
It's 1 for me. 1 damage.
Yeah, I have the same.
Okay. Oh, no, you have next. You don't have anything.
Yeah, well, this one. Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's okay, yeah.
But my model suffers 1 damage. Crunch!
Cool.
Put it in the Discord pile.
Yeah, then, let's do put a damage token with him. And let's do the other one straight away then. And that's a...
Nothing.
That's nothing, and you have...
Nothing.
Also nothing.
Well, fuck.
So, he gets away lucky then.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, now we're going to the shooting phase. We're gonna divide our shooting dice. Basically, Igor has the initiative, so he goes first, and he'll have to appoint 1 to every model with an eligible target. Obstacles can be ignored for eligible targets. Yeah, it doesn't. It's quite clear that all my guys get 1.
And I think that's food.
So we have allocated our attack dice for the shooting, and since Igor has the initiative, Igor gets to decide which of his models is going to fire first.
No. It's gonna be big biker here.
And that biker there.
Yeah.
So you have 1 dice allocated to it.
Yeah. Dagger guns, range 12, shots 4.
So you're going to shoot at the wagon, I suppose.
Yeah.
And Igor is looking for crosshairs and lightning bolts.
That's 1 crosshair
And 1 lightning bolt.
Yes.
And now I'm gonna check the defense. The armor is 4. So I get to roll 4. You have 2 hits.
Yep.
Looking for shields and lightning bolts. That's 3 shields.
Ooh.
That means he blocks all damage.
Okay.
Okay then. So I will take him.
Yep.
Yes. And he's a biker as well, so it means he gets 4 shots as well. And again, crosshairs and lightning bolts. 1. And how many hot stuff? He has armor 4, so you get 4 dice against the 1 attack. You have a shield, so you block it.
Cool.
Next one.
The biker.
This biker. Yes. He also has 4 shots. Well, now he is the target. 2 crosshairs. Bikers have an armor of 2. So fail 1 and pass 1. So 1 goes through. So I didn't block anything. I just I looked wrong. The first one for this one. Yeah, it's the same one as the is take 1 damage. And the other one is grots in the mechanism. 1 damage. In addition, place this card next to the model's data card. Your opponent can select 1 custom job this vehicle has. That custom job may not be used until the end of the battle. This model has no custom jobs. Discard this card. Well, he has no custom jobs. So, however, he'll take 2 damage. He only has 2 hits, so that means he's gone.
Oof.
So my wagon, I'll do that one now. I'm gonna attack with custom shock rifle. There's 2 shots. Looking for crosshairs and lightning bolts. 1 crosshair, and you have 1 less defense dice because of the.
Oh, because it's big
because of the weapon.
Okay, well then it's 1, right?
Yeah, you have defense armor 2 for a bike.
Yep. Well, nope.
No, that's not good.
That's not good.
He'll take 2 damage.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. Alright.
Yeah, 2.
Driver wounded. You cannot use any snazzy gubbins. Oh no. Oh, but +1 to driving test. Ooh. Well, he's racking them up. Next one. The gun smashed. No, I need the gun. This model suffers 1 damage. Ooh.
Then he's taken out, I think.
He's dead. That's a knob. So he has 3 hits.
Oh, he has 1 extra hit. Yeah.
Ah, not yet. But it's very close. This model suffers 1 damage. In addition, place this card next to his model data card. Your opponent can select 1 of his model's guns. Yeah, well, half the range characteristic of the weapon till the end of battle. Each weapon may only be selected once this way. Okay, well. You want to put it on my Daka guns or on my Daka guns?
Yeah, I'll put it on your Daka guns.
No, not the Daka gun.
So now it's time for your wagon.
Yeah.
To shoot.
Oh, no, I have to...
You have several weapons.
Yeah, so put 1 on the Max Special,
yes.
1 on the Big Shooter.
Yes.
I'll shoot the Max Special first.
Yes.
With 6 shots.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, nothing is in range of the Grot Blaster or burner bottles, so I can't shoot those.
They don't.
It's the riding shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun rule.
Okay, so...
What are you gonna shoot at?
The Max Special will shoot at... your wagon.
Okay, my wagon, yeah.
So 6. Let's see. Crosshairs and lightning bolts. Wow.
That's like a lot.
That's 5
of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have armor 4. I stop 1.
You stop 1.
Yeah. So.
That's 4 to go.
How many damage do they do?
1.
1. So 4 cards.
Yep.
Just so.
The gun is smashed.
Gun is smashed. 1 damage. Yes. 1 damage. Wait, we're going to resolve this with the camera off. So now the big shooter.
Yep.
It's going to fire on this bike.
Yes. 2 shots.
2 shots. 2 hits. It's a bike, so it's 2 defense.
Yep.
1.
1 damage.
How much? 1 damage?
Yes.
On 1 card. This model suffer 1 damage. In addition, place this card next to this model data card. Reroll flash results on speeding dice for this model until the end of the battle. So that was Igor shooting. I still have this biker left.
Yes.
I'm just going to shoot at him clearly because he's right in his face.
He's in the way.
Oh, yeah. So that's 4 hits.
Jesus Christ.
So you have 2 defense.
I have 2 defense and I have 1 hit point left.
Yeah. That's 1 fill.
One
so
fill.
basically 3 cards. Just
Yep.
if there's
It's
1 damage.
Dead. There you go.
So well, he's that bike's gone.
Very, very much gone. Yes.
So that leaves us. We're gonna move on to turn 2.
Yeah. No fighting.
So fighting is 2 inch. So and these guys are just within 2 inch. So
Yep.
we're gonna continue bashing skulls.
Yep.
This time without guns, just with fists,
Lead pipes
chains,
and chains.
leather pipes, just whatever we have at hand. Yes, the same thing. The attacker looks for crosshairs and lightning bolts. So,
Okay.
starting with the player that has the initiative marker, play it and alternate select one of the models that is within 2 inch. So. Yes, and then defense is lightning and shields.
Yep.
So melee, he has 3 attacks.
Yep. 1.
1. So I will be looking for shields and lightning. They have blocked both.
Nice.
So then my biker.
Yep.
Also has 3 attacks, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
2 hits. 1 defense.
1 defense. So he'll take a card.
Yep.
And he's gonna take 1 damage. That means he's out.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
knobs have 3 and regulars have 1.
Yep.
Or 2, sorry. So that's that.
Yep.
And that means that
We'll go into the round 2.
did you? Oh no, you still have 1. Yes, I was going to say, did you already lose all your bikes? But there's 1 bike left.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yes, and you have the wagon. So good dying when going went on in turn 1. Especially, I think your tactic of just facing me straight on, straight from the bat, and just race straight into, didn't work out.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on fire on your end now.
No, there's only 1 thing on fire. But stuff's making weird noises.
Yeah, I was gonna say things are falling off. There's
Yes.
cross everywhere.
Yes, we're gonna set up this again because you do this every turn. We're gonna do that right now. So at the beginning of turn 2, before we're gonna decide the initiative, I'm gonna check for my burning. On a 1 to 4, the burning stops. On a 5 to 8, I'm gonna get another damage card for my wagon. Let's watch me roll an 8.
Come on, 8.
I told you an 8.
Yeah.
What happens?
Explodes.
It suffers 1 damage.
Yay.
So now it's 5 damage. So now we go on to see who gets initiative. Then we'll go first gonna show who did what. I did this and Igor did that. So we both get to roll 1 cutting dice. Yay! I get the initiative. Give me the marker. Yeah, so now I'm gonna allocate.
Speed dice.
Yeah, that's not gonna be really.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, that's.
You know, it goes 1 by 1, but I only have 3, so he's only allowed 1.
Yeah.
Due to all the shenanigans going on. So, you put 3 in him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Onto some movement then, right?
Yep.
Yes. So I'm going to start with my knob, and he gets 2.
Ooh.
Yes. Wee. So I'm gonna play it out like this, so that when he just drives over it, that happens. He's going to need to take a driving test with +2.
+2?
Yeah, because I use 2 special guns.
Yeah. Did you have anything else?
That means,
Yeah.
because it's head on, I'm going to take one of these.
Yeah.
Put one back in a second.
Yeah, see.
3 hits. That's 1.
I get to reroll 1 of yours. Reinforced ram. I can reroll 1 dice for the other model when this model rams the collision point.
So you want me to reroll this one?
Yes.
Okay. You take 1 damage, that's for sure. 1 card, you take 1 damage. You have 1, 2 hits. Oh wait, the defense. No, you don't get defense against this.
So
I take 2 cards
You get 2 cards.
for my dude. He takes 2 damage. But he's still around.
He's still around, yeah.
He's still around. I need to put this one back.
Put this one here.
So since Igor indeed is allowed to put as many up to a maximum of 5, as long as everybody has at least 1, Igor gets to throw another dice.
It didn't matter.
So you get nothing. You want to just leave this and
put the
bike here so that we can just do everything 17 times in this
There
game.
we go.
There he is.
And driving test?
Alrighty then. Yes, driving test. You get a +1 in your roll. Oh.
Come on, 7. Oh.
No, 2. Then I get to go.
Yeah.
I'll roll for this dude. Hey,
Of course.
that's 2. So now the bike gets to go.
Yep.
He gets a shield, so that's 1. 1 goblin. I'm gonna think about it first.
Yeah.
So you just moved up a bit. Yeah, let's take your wound counters with you. So that's that. Leaving your car. 1. Yeah, he's already standing in contact, so he's not going to do anything.
No.
So
Your
that
car.
then is my car.
Yep.
He gets 1 as well. So I'm gonna do this. Igor is kind enough to just move the. I'm gonna fully ram him. So yes.
There you go.
It's head on.
Go.
So you'll take 3.
1, 2.
2.
1.
I'll take 1. So I'll take 1 damage card. So for 1 damage, in addition, place a card next to a model's data card and your opponent can select one of its model's guns, half the range. That's going to be the other one. So both guns are half range now.
I suffer 1 damage, and
yes.
he gets driver wounded, so I can't use any snazzy gubbins and add 1 to driving tests.
Okay.
But I have the feeling he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yes, might be.
Maybe.
So, that's for the movement phase.
Yes.
Let's go on to the shooting phase. Yes. So, the dice are allocated. Igor gave the bike 2 and the wagon 3. And all of my dudes have 2. Sorry, 3. A little bit too enthusiastic. I'm going to start with that bike.
The one is near death.
Yeah, the other one's near death as well because he's also on 1 and he only has 2.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to grab both of them because the thing has 4 shots.
Yep.
Yes, and because I had 2 dice there, I have 1 reroll.
Yes.
Yes. And so again, looking for crosshairs and lightning bolts. They all hit.
Jesus.
So you get to do some defense dice.
Yeah. I got 4. 2.
2. So that's 2 cards. Let's take the first one. 1 damage.
Yay.
And the other one, 1 damage. So he
that's-
suffers 2 extra damage.
3 damage.
Now you get to select somebody. You're gonna select him.
Yeah. No. That one.
I'm gonna do the bike.
Same
Same
story.
thing.
Yep.
You get to roll 4 dice and re-roll 1. I assume you're shooting at my wagon.
Yeah.
You have 2 hits.
Yep. 2
Yes,
hits.
2 hits. You get to re-roll 1.
Yep. 3 hits.
3 hits. And my wagon has 4 defense.
Wow. 3 hits then.
Shields and lightnings.
Oh, lightning. Sorry.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
2.
2 hits then.
2 damage, 2 cards.
1 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Oh, that's 2 additional damage.
So that's.
I'll take one of these.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. So he's now at 7. He's not going to shoot anymore, so I'm now going to just shoot with him.
Yeah.
Again, 4 shots, and
Yep.
get to reroll 1. That's not good. No, only 1.
1.
And you stop it.
Yes.
Now your car
Yep.
gets to shoot.
So 1 on the max special, 1 on the big shooter,
Yeah.
and 1 on the burner balls.
Okay.
However, I'm now going to shoot with the max special,
Yeah.
and riding shotgun. When this model shoots, it can shoot its grog blaster and burner bottles in addition to any weapon you allocate shooting dice to.
Yeah.
So we'll have 6 shots of the Mac Special.
Yeah, do that one first.
Yeah. On the knob.
Yeah. Okay. That's one.
That is a lot of nothing.
Only this one.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow. That is.
Let's see. The knob has
2
defense.
Yeah.
2 defense. He stops it, doesn't he? Yes, he stops it.
Now I'm going to shoot with the what you call them, the burner bottles.
Yes.
In addition to this one, so it's 3 dice. 1. Wow.
Stopped it.
And the grog blaster, 1 shot. I can re-roll this one because I need it.
Okay. Yes. You don't know. They're done shooting. No, you have the other weapons.
Yeah.
The big shooter.
Big shooter, 2 shots. Re-roll 1 failed attack.
Wow. That's a miss. Oh, the other one's a miss as well. That's it. That's stopped with the lightning bolt.
Grog blaster. Yep.
That's also stopped.
Bottles.
Do you get to shoot them every time?
Yeah, it's when this model shoots, it can shoot it in addition to
Yeah,
any weapon you allocate.
you are shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just go on.
Yeah, any weapon you allocate shooting dice to. So I put the dice on the big shooter, so I get.
Okay. Yes. Continue.
All right. Come on, burning bottles. There we go. 2. 1.
Stopped 1.
And burning. Yes. Burning says, if a burning damage card is drawn as a result of an attack made with this weapon, immediately draw an additional damage card.
Draw another one. 1 damage, that means he's gone.
Hooray! See, here's the stupid thing. Riding shotgun says whenever this model shoots, you can shoot its grog blaster and burner bottles in addition to any weapon you allocate shooting dice to. So
Yeah.
I allocated shooting dice to the burner bottles. Do I get to throw extra burner bottles because I'm throwing burner bottles? I think it does. It's, it's really weird.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm gonna throw both of them because it's just fucking weird. And
No, you need to roll your attack separate.
yeah, no, I know, but the weird thing is because I'm throwing bottles, I can throw bottles. Basically, that's the weird thing.
I think it's weird anyway that you get to fire one weapon 75 times just because you allocate dice to other weapons. Yes. How many attacks? 3?
3. The burner bottles.
And the other bite.
Yes. Oh, calm down.
It's 2 hits. 1 stopped.
Crunch.
That's 1 damage. That means he's out as well. No bikes left.
No.
And in the second there's no bikes left at all.
No, I don't think this is 6 inches, is it?
No, it's further than 6.
Yeah, then I'm done shooting because I can't.
No, it's way further than 6.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, custom shock rifle.
Yes.
Gonna be the first one.
Yeah.
2
Remember,
shots.
half range.
Yeah, indeed, half range.
Half range. Oh. Okay, reroll stuff.
No.
No.
That doesn't matter, both miss. Then the other weapon, the rocket launcher.
Wow.
I can reroll 1 failed attack for this weapon. 2 hit. Yeah, that's stopped. So, then, melee, these are melee. That's my initiative.
That's the nasty one, right? With the buzzsaw?
Yes! With the buzzsaw.
Right.
Yes, so I have 3 attacks. Again, reroll a failed attack dice.
Ooh,
no need.
Don't need to.
They all.
He's gonna get 1 thing anyway. 2.
2 cards on him.
Yep. Dead.
Dead. That's 1 damage. So he's gone. The other bike's gone as well. Well. Okay.
Here we are.
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Or not. Yeah. So let's go on. Yes, let's go to the next turn. So let's see what happens, and I'll explain this to you in a second.
Yeah.
You actually put more dice there.
Yes.
Okay. he can only use one.
2, right?
No, 1. He has the.
One speeding dice.
Yes, he can only ever use 1 speeding. Oh wait, he also needs to check if the fire went out.
Oh god, yes.
And the fire went out.
Went out.
So the burning card gets discarded.
Yeah, now you only have 4 cards left to look.
Yeah, only 4 cards left. Only it's like a complete train wreck here. So, okay, so let's see who has the initiative. I will first. I get like 4 points.
I get 1, 2, 4 points.
Oh, then we need to reroll.
Yeah.
It's both 4 points. Yeah, you can roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
2.
2. Oh yes, these are nothing. Yeah. Yeah. So initiative is for Igor.
Hooray!
Let's move the card there. And then Igor gets to allocate his 2 driving dice.
Now you.
I get to also allocate my
No.
1 driving dice.
Wow.
So on my nearly kaput truck.
It's getting there, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there. Well, yours is getting along nicely as well.
Well, it's
Yeah, but it can change fast.
it's true.
So you get to move. You roll your moving dice, your speeding dice.
wow.
You get like an entire 1.
I got a 1. Ooh. But
That's cool.
that's cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's gonna happen, I think.
That's okay.
Is it? Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah. And Kashmash.
Yes. So take your 2 dice. One. Oh, yeah, 1. That's 1 card. I get 1 as well. That's nothing. Take the card with the damage. 1 damage. Boop. He's on 8. Let's see what I get to do.
Stand still.
But, well, that's it. Because I can only shoot in my front arc.
Yeah, that was what I was looking for.
So
like,
you get to shoot. You get to kill my way.
Oof. Oof. Well, one of the mech special, one of the big shooter, and one of the burner bottles. Well, you know. Mech special, 6 shots.
I also need to allocate dice, but I have 2 weapons, so and I can't shoot anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
See how we'll.
1, 2, 3, 5 hits. How many? I have 4 defense dice. I stop only
1.
1.
So 4 cards. Well.
That's 3. Yeah, 4 cards. Yeah.
1,
Just
2,
check if there's 1 with 1 damage, and then it's gone, and then it's.
God damn it.
Yeah,
There
1
it is.
damage.
Okay.
So,
And burning.
before we're moving on,
You take me down to the grave with you, or?
no, I get to roll, and on a lightning bolt it explodes, it doesn't, and I got to draw 1
damage card.
1 damage card, but it wouldn't have taken you along.
Yeah.
So, that's a victory for you, because your approach did work in the end.
Yep.
Just try and
Smashy.
yeah. So, yes, you can basically just play this game by trying and taking out the opponent.
I was like, you know what? I'll block these guys off, and I'll kind of like try to smash to this one.
In this piece.
Yeah, and I set this one over here, and I'm like, I'll just keep wrecking shit over here and stuff. Then I'm like, well, you know.
Nobody even got into the 3rd board,
No.
so the 4th board never even got placed.
No, exactly. So I'm like, well, yeah, like at that point when this was all damaged and broken and blown up,
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back and just smashy and see what happens.
It worked.
And yeah, this driving shotgun thing is it's pretty decent. I think your
I feel it's a bit too much that you get to do it with every weapon.
well, it's like these are like the close range weapons. So I'm guessing.
Yeah, but now in like 1 round of shooting, you cleared out my entire team.
Yes.
Yeah, that shouldn't be. Well, you know, doesn't matter, but it feels a bit too much.
It feels too much. Yeah, well, like I said, like your dude has it as well. Like the other car that you have,
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Like he also has like riding shotgun, and you can throw those things. Like this guy has it as well. Like he has let's see, riding shotgun. You can shoot the shotgun and the stick squig. But
yeah, it's quick buggy.
Yeah, well, problem with this one is the shotgun is only in the back, so you know, good luck. And the stick squig is only front and right.
Ah, okay. And that's all in front.
Yeah, front, left, right, and rear for the burner bottles.
Yeah.
And the front and left for the grog blaster. So you know, so approaching this guy from the right or the back would be the most quote unquote smart thing to do.
Yeah.
And this guy is like left side would be kind of better for this one, but you know, it's I guess if we feel out how most the things differ, then maybe we find out more.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm guessing if you actually get his teleport thing off, then he becomes this fucking weird wild card.
But to be able to do that, you have to roll 2 lightning bolts on your speeding dice.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
I only was allowed to roll 1 at a certain point, pretty quick. And on top of that, that means that I have to appoint quite some speeding dice to him to be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
And especially in the beginning of the game, you don't want to do that because you're going to need those dice for other things.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, he only.
It's also depending how far you're away from each other, but you can only just replace him within 12 inches of his current position.
Oh.
So it's not just anywhere on the board.
Okay. Still like 12 inch from his current position in any direction.
Yeah, just wherever you want. Well, he stood here, so he could just have teleported there.
Well, like,
for example.
like this was a start, like right here, right? So, bonk. He could just. Wait. So within 12.
Yeah, that's true.
12 or within 12?
Within 12.
So
I think it says within 12. Let's see. Because within 12 inch of the model.
Bonk.
Yeah, we could have.
That's
there. Yes.
That's a pretty nasty place.
Well,
yeah.
Oh well.
Different buggies.
So, I'm gonna clean this up.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed the game anyway, so it was fun. This is a good game. It's just a fun game. It's a bullshit game. Yeah, it's for shits and giggles. So, we're gonna clean up. I'm going to say thank you for watching, and hopefully, I hope you enjoyed this battle report. It's a bit it wasn't as smooth, but
well, you know.
Need to get used to. This is a completely different way of filming than another game.
Different, you know, way of doing everything. To be honest.
Yes, indeed. And we did need to look up quite some rules during the game, doesn't matter. I hope it doesn't matter. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.